Divo Makwaba Edeba the POG a political a media. Setting us say and say a year of my Ghana a political update in Nusuna Yabuano said a Biba sum a POG a man for Nomoso at the Ecoso a Ghana a political space. Now measure so for POG Media so now so on drop post subscription and the new book also better post subscription at my POG a media. Now I see notification bell no said on so it's me a daily update no a bread platform so no I share no for so and so etimiaka. Now your boy area in Simani, a boy Eddie, a rat in semi era John Dramani Mahama, a day about Tuja, and I said a year punishments are on also a day ama a year appointees are on also a share say on medical assets arches or more some time frame or also amfa or sianyo you just say almost so ebu a time frame so almost went to me and declare more a asset now and you are a John Dramani Mahama a bitchina simp so a day a yes a year punishment emma or punishment or the mom said or say more additional time say almost so a bit to me a declare more assets now before so medical asset within that additional time or the amount a year of 4 months pay and as almost 4 months salary no on also a betty not just over now they are boa a year or my Ghana a year in Puntu. Measures a better bear near poor a year bold decision you are John Dramani Mahama and so I take it concerning any appointees are almost fairly so on be declare on more assets.
IPPs, independent power producer, and then the way the generator base are there to know the generator base. Independent power producers. What does from a now we've lost count. But Pono still Ghanaians still don't have energy supply. So what is which way can we have sustainable power? Now me be saying this if was there. Can you use this current erratic power supply to what? To lift up your 24-hour economy? Well, I don't know. Meaning maybe I'm for power ne free. Just say dem ko ihia nkura ne yehie ya. E dem ko ihia nkura ne yehie yi. E dem sam anapo ewie anadwo ndipeni ahoto. John Mahama, so I have to commend John Mahama for this one. Now, President John Dramani Mahama, Wama na pamfoni na to omwase se, ubiara okachira o se, yeden declare your assets no. When declare no, you must forfeit 4 months of your salary. Salute the president. Good one there. Yeah. Say me hwem kura na ese oyi wo mu edi. Say ye hwem a na ese so yeden oyi wo mu edi. Na ese oyi wo mu edi. Ba oyi wo mu edi. But it's a step in the right direction, sir. President Mahama is a very nice, fine man. Now, in social be facing nara in social on why ready so the babeto on one microphone and sorry in the bebreno. Yeah. I'm beginning to pick some report, very frightening report. Enche may release you. Brutal one. Enche kura. Enche, I'll release some dirty report. Now move say about time me kweku. Move say me hwemudi. Those journalists in front of my appointments and I'm back to manual tomorrow, but no me here. Those journalists and Joe FM, those journalists, ever himfa, ever your friends in TV3, those journalists in whatever no. I'm telling you guys, I'm not scared about you guys, alright? I'm not scared either. It's about the appointing my journalists in front of no munyami enye eduma. Alright? There are lots of media houses that are Addo NBC for my year. Power FM, I know they did so great. XYFM, great. Mobile, Ahanzue, CTV, Class Media TV, Radio TV. Matimia baby salmo, Matimo Madi didn't come on. We are. Yamuka catching conference when Momuni Godfathers or Pabby. I mean, Tiamoka, we nipa boni frankasa. Na mude is coming. Me say mude is eba. Masi yenyimi yo. Yenimi. Na muna ora John Mahama si mun declare mo asset. O se bebre mun timi declare. Mun timi declare mo asset. Reason is because krono a mo pese mo body ka hunti. Owo dai be mienu. Obe pep mienu aka ho na ye nan. Ono nko a. Na party ni mu na obi nya ba akumpo. Owo cars be miensa. Wobe pep be miensa aka ho na ye nsia. Obi wo party ni mu onya ba akumpo. Boni nko a. Edufude pe pesemen kuminya asemo mase twom. Is there national security or no so ho nkofo raki o nerves wo national security ho nko yi o yenim de mo ho osire se NDC fo mo ho osire o niam nko yi center ni ntimi hold o de mo MPP sem na mo de tete ho na mo ye mo ho sana folks amene mu nre mu ntem well John Mahama me bona baso papa but John Mahama na enche some of Mahama's appointees they have to go home. Not two ways. That's what we expose them. They have to go home. Now what we are Behman, would you say John Mahama say declare your asset, undeclare. Simahu, I didn't tell you to declare my asset. We are for you are criminals, thieves and rocks. Someone you nipa we are honesta. You see, under the kind of saying one from the same crown. Merefi. What we say, Kaneno Osha at 550 no. Enipa no de ye ni enam krono 70 obe declare ne assets na wonim de omoye na watro I kweku anan I have 2 houses and then I have 2 cars na watro na no we fold ni say come and say no the share envelope mu tie Ghana for tie nie no the way paper way not paper way o paper no the share envelope no the share envelope ma no the comma very saying office kwamo from sekra very affiliated kra auditor general they come auditor general. Now you know the sad part of it, auditor general any rights to open this envelope no or the more auditor general when say or share paper no or share envelope ni say keke say say time say they will silly or when say no they are cut to and one we auditor general into me who are there what anymore into way obi say declaration of assets in any declaration of assets in any so they will continue to loot and steal this nation like their hairs are not there abodan for near kromfo omo ba bemwa they sing all the hallelujah and praises and shake and all of that as if say tenemi hu say MPP fo bi mu na ma mu ko dem omo hwem akwa bi tuntumi oni titahwi ni ti hu ntini ni dede wo ye woni police fo na be kunam say akwa si wejimi papa then how at this time of our era who ko demonstration akokun tokwa am MPP what bodam are you sick? Who told you they care about you? Nami hu say abrante bi e fe Dennis Miracles or say Dennis whatever Oni osuso bi munsam ni ade na say miracles no no di monim Dennis Miracles no ono waye ye no nam no Dennis Miracle is ono he's fabulously okay. What about you? We ye Ghana ni bebu baba na se wonim nyansa na demonstration boni ye frefrem se kodi ekira sika no mo di ama wo demonstration ho no se je no masa entimi ntua wo dan ka me kan kwa na kira entimi wo ye ndisini a wo ye MPP tiemie their so-called demonstrations na any woman sound full no mudi wa Ghana no sa demonstration by close of day me say entimi ntua wo dan ka electricity a wo to ofie entimi nto ata ye bi a day or two we ono politician enso e wono obetimi atam 1000 Ghana cedis or 2000 or their quarter power or the beguso no was so air condition no dim e magu honum medie sa no meto wonso e and when they call you to come for a demonstration eye mu fa nyansa entumiti wate we've come of age to learn some be jai some parties ni mpenimfo no e mo mefesi o mo raf because sooner rather later enche ye bechichi mpenimfo no bebre o ye bechichom ono one na ekọ wo mo chichom do mo kọ court ho a na wodi ekira court ho na ono ma ko prison ho Okay, folks, Ghana Speaks Proudly brought to you by Ora Blaster for some encantos radio. Ane Ora Blaster for Ebe Bawumia Asasibia Uwasu Sabria Eswaye Hunte because in Saseno only Accra hape and Sasem ye can say basa. But Ora Blaster for some memo de Rui and Chino na afi yenya Yentra and Sasembia aye problem. So wasasina woko hon to kwana. The me catch on say hold on. Asasi hun krata woko lands commissioner eni ho ofa ha hey akodru court to kwana yintimi nkama na enwie. De bia so be kwa asasi no so no. Ni nipa guso langard fo chale serious langard so kutanse kan kotokro nsrada ejan nimne ax so na wom pikas na ba nipa ba ko a ye ne frasa so ho pickers aden how forget it jato na me na me Ora Blaster for nsa wo so a me no madi ni yintimi ma wa asase ni bi wate asase ye di ma wo betimi de si one kasa after say wo be fie pension no wetimi be si 2-3 bedroom na wo do tiatum kama unu obi any problem me can be so person go into some business being real estate and now so person we see yanam Airbnb hotel and now person will tally first we see schools, cluster of schools, university or which now they are then would they Emanko former Yakum Kusiade Nina a business Ora Blaster from a bevwao. What as I see we are maybe country we say a place of your choice as still from remember a place of your choice. What Omanians as never brave Kwabenya Castle break danger ama summon in Sao Botiano be brave Ora Blaster for and Sassina no woman the electricity access water road network woman the cause we need problem. Saturday train will be a win to me and woman call because on Moko site every Saturday be but still call them Ochina tomorrow. And a patu fra one Duncan Rebecca so say oh here Duncan catch and say kweku and say me friend na me no nin komo friend was 053-617-6327 053-617-6327 Ora Blaster for be bom wenyansa se krogin litigation free. Take a listen to this.
Sound like huge media ya any day no obu kwan so amede so onso bedrop like na so on subscribe to ye POG political media no so obedrop subscription na wa share no for so ensa so atimi aka no so hu no mate de eko ewo ye POG media political highway no so na ensema achese eno so awetodwa ade fi yewura John Dramani Mahama na achese ono oka obeye ensema ono so ebekan before say oba abenma before so be appointee the appointees are also appointed almost on your budget man or a year some deadline be at 2 more so I'm Decláre said a year a chinabi a year MPP phobia and I said Obinko Jina baby say Nipano no bano way anyway now say oh we and I say NDC for survey or more a term way you know when you know who say tam on also empese or better science match say and also and I said Katashene proya and also the MPP who are almost a big rabbi and almost the any who are and yet as I'm Ketuan on Besset Sabi a better a NDC Nessancy and or share almost on the Clama seta almost a fairly some will be declared a year on my set. Measure say better also Naya boy the rat and Sema Akanim Medasi.
The nation's biggest investigative magazine show with Quick One and folks. You know, let's forget about me, Quick One me program. Forget about me. Se media mimi hu ye we hia e wasem se obufu mi so e wasem ti asema me ka kire oni me se me obufu mi e wasem se me hu ye we hia e wasem but fundamentally if you think say by this time 32 years still counting into our democratization now we are Ghana ni na wote ha wherever you are in any of the regions in any of all the regional capitals or tier district community you live meaning let's be being Cassandra. So no, all is not well for this nation. On one particular thing, two parties need what to do. No win to me ya. Na we ba no wakwa sa no mo ya. Na one kasa we biza won say na dia agro ben ye die. Ye dia concert party ben ye. Hwe. Ante say nsu ya sha asie. Ewia we tumi bossa crazy. The sunshine air bono. So say ubi say DNA this sun area we betim di aye. ɛdeɛ yo ɛne ebetimi di ewia wei ayɛ nanso wɔn onyankopɔn twɛduampɔn basayadom wɔn nipa nyansa sɛ mo betimi di ewia wei generate electricity nipa se yɛnwene kɔman bi te sɛ Germany man ewia no baby ewia no ɛwɔ ɛne Germany kuri is over 7 million miles Germany penny kura wɔn ni ewia no mu wa pa nanso kɔhwɛ electricity kokro bi te sɛ Netherlands Amsterdam one more Amsterdam beka say kweku you are not lying they know you have him for message brand na chem say ne kra na enye ne kre wo hunu hwe Amsterdam kwe si wei more than 60% of a kronu is insuo so na ne one say Amsterdam produces everything including electricity by application of what you call windmill and they produce power windmill monswe modern say we invite generators fiti memrim generator we ba na de si ha na de generator we aba and asogle asohwan and a car power and a deben ensem basa uniti ni atambi ni de si ha na napo atambi de kosi kumase for the sumo da besi nde sa car power no de ko kumase nkra de wan fa nkokra ncheye chese adebie nu a party si mienu me no wo want to kwa me no wo need afọ niam mo ye ne de monye but the fact is that both parties are unable to resolve electricity supply for the people of this country. One issue I get cross with both parties. And the mami who say Ghana ni bia wo pese hu aban ne so obo no ho modern a ho na ese wo gojina ho na hu say no wo mi nim nyansa. I mean, from read the politics of tonight, we throw a sharp focus on internal standoff in the New Patriotic Party and attempted coup plots in Burkina Faso. Now, there is some political inertia building in the NPP over who leads the party next. However, this inertia is throwing the good values of the party out of gear, damning the consequence. Internal wranglings, TT MPP party, Nyamwa, MPP Munya, Ghana Funim, Bane, but from Nemfamo. No, Nyamasem, but a good party in Mwase, at the party in Bafom, Nemfamo so. Mwasema. Na wohwe nyoma ekoswa ewo party ni mu a na che se enipa bi aye o madwene se kwen bia so no internal wrangles here ekoswa is here na me ma small build up bi it's because enipa bi aye o madwene se one particular candidate bi so man fa na ma MPP asomdwe emmemuda in the very recent times after mu history there mo amunim say dem history is it here but kebi actually Ghana for aka tied all the way from 1979 kwan fa so ya mu cheche from Buzia time na Buzia time kwa MPP kwa mo Buzia time Buzia was a professor Buzia no mu dwanenum so he's the only professor in Ghana Oni Akuffo the papa Addo Akuffo or na Ghana introduced the prime minister presidency Akuffo the papa was just a ceremonial right and then Ghana you nothing you into me MPP for mu ye de wa bontona hey right from your tea party na bedru bi remote na say ye hu hwe Buzia time mo de o men kowura mu sa nieme bi a Buzia ye tan ena ma kutu champion clear obe clear ni free ho Buzia by the same or the Ghana call IMF Buzia be introduced then or the call IMF no crown show Buzia take it over no there was this he said Ghana were suffering from one employment deficit and job creation guess Buzia's finest economic policy program or the tour, and he said, in order for him to give Ghanaians a lot of jobs, do you know what Bawumia did? Bawumia said he's going to apply what you call the Aliens Compliance Order. And the Aliens Compliance Order, Bawumia Parliament did it. Bawumia eventually lets go all hundreds and thousands of immigrants out of this country. Burkinabes, Nigerians, Togolese, why? Because in the scheme of things, Bawumia felt said Ghanaians were not having jobs to do, and that most of the retail and miniature jobs in foreigners are take over. No, Bawumia refused. No, those foreigners have also created a lot of businesses here that was helping the Ghanaian local economy to grow. Until he implemented what you call the Aliens Compliance Order. Mumisa said here, nothing. And so, by and large, then Bawumia moved this country now all the way straight to the corridors of the IMF. He dined and wined with the IMF. And the Ghanaian cedi was reduced to 41%. Bawumia went further. This IMF conditionalities brought Ghana to its knees that we experience what you call austerity. Austerity measures that Bawumia created. The austerity in the economy eventually brought what you call economic recession. And what happened? Bawumia era remain in the history of this country, in which we can say recorded one of the largest public sector retrenchment under what is called Apollo 567. And Apollo 567, as you're saying, that's the total number of Ghanaians who were made to go home. And the IMF, Bawumia went. And those of you now parties nature history especially those young guys no move free university no ma bana mo bokeka wo mo crowd they say and throw ash mo ma say tom wo mo the NDC wo mo the MPP they don't learn anything kwasi asema so mo ma akromfo fa near the tumi be show mo so you can say the criminal gangsters of this country is a transition depending who is coming. Especially the young guys coming from tech Nilegon. Me show me this. Look at this guy. These rocks, they know to nothing. The minimum so when we create godfathers, our party no mu ya do mu be show no mu diska. Ninkwasi akeka and I show mama. They know to nothing. Bawumia edu kruwe bibi ode ko share them. Created austerity and economic recession. You want to hear that? There and Bawumia also remained one of head of state, president. Only there, he believes in the Western ideologicals pretty much more than being Africanism because it got to a time the people of South Africa at the close-shave destructional apartheid regime was causing to the blacks because the blacks are the indigenes in South Africa. Can you imagine? Said the people of the Dutch, the British, and the Indians claim said South Africa assassinated Omodia. So what happened? The organization of OAU decided said we need to form a coalition to go and help alleviate the suffering of the people of South Africa in South Africa. It was Bawumia. Bawumia said no, but believing said Ghana we remain the nerve center and the epicenter of OAU. Also no. Ghana and Kobe and Ampara Ghana was exempted in that, and the blacks in South Africa were being brutalized by the white imperialists.
Medasi so jebre na je penny edema the POG political media no say mbra wakachi unu say POG dey e ba no daily authentic update a POG so na wonso obenya na wonso onsa kan won hu dey ekoso e wo my Ghana yamanyo say mu na me share so subscribers to POG media or by drop or subscription na wa hit notification bell na wa share no for so answer so etemi aka na wonso hu dey eko na dey eba na me share so person twetwe nkomo so abetimi so abo or dey write the comment section na wonso wadi nkomo na POG Media Mranti beba na yenso ba ma ho eyemwai medase so jebre na je penny na ka POG Media ho yebese chia